I'm gonna need you to raise your glass. I don't care what you put in it. Here's the nights that you can't take back. We live hard, but we love to laugh. And we all thought that we'd get rich fast. Hop the plane out for greener grass. Found out the greenest cash don't compare to the friends that last. See, we won't forget where we came from. This city won't change us. We beat to the same drum. No, we won't forget where.
Hello and welcome to NoogCast, the podcast for all things Chattanooga, bringing you adventures from all around the Chattanooga area, all recorded in that wonderful stereo sound.
No matter where we go, we always find our way back home. No matter where we go, we always find our way back home. So here's to the cheap sunglasses.
Alright, on this episode of NoogCast, here's what's going down. We are going to exit right from our hotel room, and we're going to go explore the aquariums. We have the largest freshwater aquarium, and then I don't know if we'll get to both of them, and then after that it's just kind of a wander and see what we haven't done yet and go see stuff that we don't usually do. So it's going to be a very interesting and awesome episode, so hope you all enjoy. Let's step into today's adventure.
No matter where we go, we always find our way back home.
Okay, we are in the hotel room, and we are coming out. Let's go have some fun in Chattanooga. Just making sure we haven't forgotten anything. Alright, we haven't, so let's get going. Out of the third floor of the Spring Hill Suites. Quiet this morning. We up bright and early. Going to have an adventure. Yippee! Let's get on this elevator. Waiting for an elevator. In case of fire, use stairway. Do not use elevators. Yep. Oh, I hear one. Got one. It is empty. We got one by ourselves. Let's go to the lobby. And we're coming to a stop. And we're out. We have made our way to the aquariums. We're right in between them. Very peaceful morning down here. Coming up on a great place to eat. The Plaza Food Court. That is an amazing place to eat. Need to go to the members reception part of the aquarium. because we are indeed annual pass holders. Need to see which aquarium closes early today. They usually alternate. Let's go inside the members' reception.
Look at your picture. Oh, you want to see? Yay! I don't want to see mine.
What?
I can't.
There's a lot of ladies do that. No.
Oh, man. Like, really? Gotta get my picture.
All the way to the top. That was cool. You got it.
You got your bear in the picture.
And we are in Ocean Journey. That's what we're going to do today. This might be my personal favorite. I don't know though. River Journey is pretty good too. I love the part in River Journey out there where it's dark and you can see like all the water on the ceiling, and I also like the really long escalator. This one's got a little bit of that, but heading up to Tropical Cove. Later on today, they have a penguin show at 10:30. I have never seen it. Into Tropical Cove we go. There's the freshwater stingrays. They're huge. And there's the hyacinth macaw. There's two of them.
Now, stingrays are very gentle, shy animals, and they will never bother you, but if you step on a stingray, they think they're being attacked, and that's when they use that stinger on their tail to defend themselves.
This is the petting tank.
Those sharks that is almost full grown. I think get to about 3 feet. And they hang around in rocky coastal areas in the Western Pacific and Indian Ocean area. And they eat small crabs and and if they have the shark is flushing, they'll touch it because they feel different from stingrays. I mentioned that stingrays and sharks, or I should say rays and sharks, are all in the same family. And because their common factor, their common denominator is the skeleton made out of cartilage, not bone. Sharks and rays do not have any bones in their body. The hardest part is the cartilage. Another common factor between sharks and rays is the fact that the total skin, the stingrays very touching, they're very smooth. Sharks, if you get too touched up with that, you can flush it. You want to get touched, but it's still be touching also. You will see that it feels a little rough.
Now let's go into the butterflies.
And that's a little bit.
Thank you. Look at that big blue one.
There's a bunch of them today. It's very humid in these rooms. Alright, we made our way out of the butterfly room, and we are heading down to the penguins, hopefully to catch a penguin show. Some people doing some yoga down there in front of River Journey. It's a beautiful place to do yoga. Yep, people are setting up for the penguin show. Let's see. I'm taller than the rockhopper penguin. Rockhopper, no, not the rockhopper, the emperor is 48 inches. Hey, Avery. The penguin water that simulates how cold their water actually is still down for refurb. I don't know what they're going to do with that water. penguins have names, too. Let's see which penguins are endangered. The Galapagos, the yellow-eyed, and the erect-crested penguin are all endangered. The Humboldt, African macaroni, royal snare, Fiordland, and rockhopper penguins are very vulnerable. That's so sad that they're endangered.
How each one of them takes care of it.
Show's about to start. We're gonna have to head into down the ramp to where the sharks are, because the show never started. It was 10:30. Everybody was still waiting.
You guys want to learn about sharks? Okay. In our secret reef tank, we have two types of sharks. We have the sandbar shark and the sand tiger shark. The easiest way to tell the difference, if you see their teeth sticking out, it's going to be the sand tiger. If you don't see their teeth, it's going to be the sandbar. So here I have some shark teeth that you guys can feel if you want to. And what's something you notice that's different between our teeth and their teeth? Yeah, they're pointed. Anything else?
They're sloped.
Yeah, they go at a weird angles. Anything else?
A lot of rows.
Visible. Sharks have a lot of layers of teeth.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you guys want to play a little game?
Sure.
Alright, so these teeth are very similar to the sand tiger shark teeth in our secret reef tank, and these teeth are very similar to the sandbar shark's teeth in our secret reef tank. So, here's the game. These kitchen utensils, you probably see them every time when you're eating. If I were to tell you to match a utensil with each type of tooth, how would you match them up?
I bet that girl is really old.
I'd put fork there and knife there.
You are exactly right. So the fork is a lot like the sand tiger shark's teeth because it's thin and it's pointy at the end, kind of like the prong of a fork. And the sandbar shark's teeth are serrated on the side. You can kind of feel that. It's kind of like the serrated edge of a knife. Did you guys get to go to Stingray Bay and touch some stingrays? Awesome. Did they tell you about a stingray's mouth? No? Okay. Well, whenever I'm at an exhibit, I try to explain it like this. Like, it's just two plates rubbing together. Instead of chewing, they use their teeth for grinding. And they'll eat mollusk crustaceans and small fish. But it's kind of hard to explain unless you actually have a stingray's mouth. Yeah. So you feel the inside of it, it's really smooth. So we use these for mollusk crustaceans, small fish, and other parts of her diet. If I were to tell you to match a kitchen utensil like we matched these up, what would you think would match with this? It's not as common as a fork or a knife. Think about Christmas.
Nutcracker.
A nutcracker. So probably a better representation is the one with like the soldier man, but a stingray's mouth is a lot like a nutcracker. Alright, next up is shark skin. This is real shark skin. If you have it one way, it's soft. If you have it the other way, it's rough. So you can feel the difference. So you feel the difference? So it kind of feels like sandpaper, right? A long time ago, carpenters actually used shark skin as sandpaper, and in Japan, samurais used it as the handle for their sword to have better traction on it. So what you're feeling are called denticles. When you think of denti, what do you think of? Denta.
Teeth?
Teeth, yeah. So the denticles are a lot like our teeth. They have a root like our teeth, they have a nerve like our teeth, and they're strong like our teeth. So these help protect the shark, and they also help it to move more quietly through the water because from head to tail it's soft, so it's not rippling the water as much. Alright, next up is a mermaid purse. So it kind of looks like a purse, doesn't it? Yeah, so some sharks give live births like humans. Other sharks, like horn sharks and small sharks, lay their fertilizer in a little mermaid purse like this. It's kind of like how a chicken lays an egg. So you guys can feel this if you want to. And I have a lot of people say that they see these on the beach. So the next time you go to the beach, you can get one of these. Say a mermaid purse. And after these tentacles will catch like seaweed on the bottom of the seafloor, and after some months, a baby shark will come out. Alright, I have a few more things to show you. Okay, if you have a tree and you cut it in half and you have a stump, what do you see in the stump?
The lines,
Wings. And what do those lines tell you about the tree?
the age.
How old it is. Okay, so the same thing is with a shark's vertebrae. So from their backbone, if you take a look, you can see wings, and that tells you how old the shark is. Isn't that cool? Okay, and then, alright, and the last thing here. So there's a reason why I put goggles on the shark. It's not just for fun. It's to mimic a nictitating membrane. And all that really needs is a second eyelid. So some sharks, like the great white shark, when it goes in to attack its prey, it has a little eyelid that comes up over its eye to protect it, so it doesn't get hit by anything. And you guys saw the penguins at Penguins Rock. They also have nictitating membranes, but they use it for a different purpose. Above land, like not underwater, they don't have perfect vision. But underwater, a nictitating membrane comes up over their eyes, that second eyelid, and gives them 20/20 vision. So underwater, penguins can see perfectly. Above land, not so much. Yep, so that's all I have to show you. I have a little quiz. As you're moving down and you see sharks, how can you tell the difference between the sand tiger and the sandbar shark? Do you remember?
The teeth sticking out.
Will be what shark?
The sand tiger.
Exactly, A+.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
There's a shark show. He was teaching us all about sharks and all the animals we've already seen. It was pretty good. He's right beside the first tank you see, so I highly recommend going and trying his little exhibit. That's awesome. Moving right around the shark cage, and there's a sea turtle right there. I don't usually see those. It's pretty neat. And a shark right in front of it. I would be scared if I was that sea turtle. Of course, we also have the boneless beauties exhibit. If it's not too crowded, I might check that out. It's one of those exhibits that can fill up pretty easily. Depends on where this huge group in front of us goes. We'll just check it out. We've got the East Coast sea nettle. Over here they've got those really long tentacles. They are jellyfish. Of course, we also got the crabs and some more jellyfish. And my favorite, the cuttlefish. I think it's really neat how he changes colors. There's 3 of them. Oh, I also like the octopus. Let's go see him. See him. Here he is, the octopus. He is so weird looking.
Can I see some octopuses? There's one right here, baby. Look, right here. You see it? That's the blade.
He has his suction cups on the glass so he can hold on, and his whole head is shrinking and growing like he's breathing. Heading out with the boneless beauties. Heading to the next part of our exhibit. I love how it's self-paced, so if you're kind of in a rush and you want to just run through and see what you can see, then you can do that. Or if you just trying to escape the heat, want to get some air conditioning and see some fish along the way, then you can do that too. Now down here is I like to call it the art part of it, but it's actually called Jelly's Living Art. You've got the crystal jellyfish, which are very much alive. They're not art. There's nobody down here. That is awesome. I could watch them all day, the crystal jellyfish. They're really neat. We've also got the upside down jellyfish. There's some ephra. There are hundreds of tiny jellyfish you see swimming in this exhibit are called ephra. These ephra are baby upside down jellyfish. They will grow into adults and spend most of their life on the bottom like the adult jellyfish you see here. They're the ones on the glass, I presume. So, and in this room, we've got the moon jellyfish. There's a bunch of them in here. And the mirrored walls make you think there's more than there actually are, too. And now are the Australian spotted jellyfish. They're pretty neat looking. They look like art, but they're very much alive. I guess that's why they call it living art, because they look like art in motion, but they're alive. And here's the sea walnut with the multicolored electricity type thing running through it. It's actually, sea walnuts belong to a group of animals called the comb jellies. Comb jellies have no stinging cells, but instead use sticky mucus to catch their prey. These animals get their name from rows of paddle-like hairs called combs. Like tiny prisms, these hairs refract light into a pulsing rainbow. So that's what it is. They refract the light like a prism. I did not know that. And here's some of the art. It's electrical. And here's some people that make fake jellyfishes that are very jellyfish, I guess the plural form, but they're very colorful in different sizes. You can buy them in the gift shop, actually. And here's the most common of the jellyfish. It's the West Coast sea nettle. They're pretty neat. So, let's head into the undersea cavern. Will we see sharks? Or maybe sea turtles? You never know in the undersea cavern. We also need to find a day where it's not as crowded and you can just lay in that part in the undersea cavern and look up at all the fish. That is an awesome experience. Heading out of the Ocean Journey Aquarium. It's been a good day, Ocean Journey. Let's make our way over to the IMAX and see the new film that came out last night. I think it's Amazing Earth or Amazing World. I'll find out the real name, but something like that. It's just supposed to be really good, so let's head to the IMAX. Okay, the correct name is A Beautiful Planet 3D, narrated by Jennifer Lawrence. So let's head into the Tennessee Aquarium IMAX Center. It's his proper name. I'm not going to be able to record the actual show because that's against the law, but I will tell you after it's over. I love how it is in here. IMAX has such a... It's very open to the world, feels like. No.
Well, can I start you with something to drink?
Sure.
I'd like unsweet tea. Unsweet tea? Would you like lemon? No, thank you. They'll probably take kids' sweet tea. Sweet tea? All around? I can do that. How y'all doing today? Good. My name's Samara. I'll be taking care of her today. The wait times for the pizzas and calzones are looking about 30-35 minutes. So if y'all are pretty hungry, I would suggest maybe a cheese bread. It comes out super quick, easy to share. If not, we have delicious hoagies, burgers, and salads that will come out a lot quicker.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. What size cheesy bread would you take?
For the size that we have for the appetizer portion is on a 12-inch roast. It's cut into pieces.
Okay.
So yeah, if all of y'all were going to share it, I think say one would be the perfect size for all.
Let's do one cheesy bread.
Sounds great.
And then I'm going to do a Greek salad.
Okay.
Just a small one.
Sounds good.
Which vinaigrette is not sweet?
The not sweet one's going to be the Hercules.
I'll try that on the side and then maybe your ranch too.
Of course, no
Back
problem.
up.
No problem. All right. And then, do y'all know what you want for the meal, or just want to do some snacking right now?
Let's just do that right now.
No problem.
Our parking will be up before the pizza's
no
ready.
Problem. No problem. No problem. All right, so we'll do the little Greek salad with the herb vinaigrette and a side of ranch just in case, and then some pizza bread coming up.
Fantastic. Thank you. Alright, did y'all enjoy that? I sure did. I had tons of fun. That movie was great. And the 3D, the IMAX 3D, and the laser just made it all the better. And right after you heard some audio, that was Mellow Mushroom. And we got some cheesy bread just to get a little snack, midday snack. Well, if you enjoyed this video, then please leave a subscribe or a like at the bottom. That is highly appreciated, and I will see you next time on NoogCast, the podcast for all things Chattanooga.